Yo, welcome to the show. I'm your host, Urg7, and you're now tuned in to Urg7 Presents Can You Beer Me podcast. And we don't have a fool in the stool, but we got a star in the bar. Today our guest is Mike the Middleman Check.
Yo, what's up, my man? Thanks for having me through.
Baby. Oh, come on, man. You know I've been waiting for this right here. I've been dying for this one right here. Man, it's so good to have you in studio, man.
I like the setup. Yeah, you guys got a nice out here. Definitely got a nice
Thank
out.
you very much, man. We work real hard on this, man. A lot of people behind the scenes taking care of business. Check this out, man. Let's talk to the listeners and the people out there that don't know about Mike the Middleman Check.
All right.
And that you spent off from New Legends. Talk about New Legends a little bit, and then talk about your solo, about you being a solo artist.
All right. So I actually started out as a solo artist as Mike Check before. I was actually Mike Check, and then I put Mike the Middleman. I kind of started out, but my first album was straight trash, straight garbage. I think it was called. No, that's not that album. So bomb. It's called. What the hell was that song? It's so trash I can't remember. Oh, The Split Sign. It's terrible. I hated it. I hate every song on there. It's just good, whatever. So I went out and recruited my cousin, like, yo, come do an album with me, you know, so I want to record some music. He's like, all right, cool. So we did our first song called the Birth of a Legacy, and that was me and my cousin, and good vibe. A lot of people, you know, dug what we did, whatever. So we he did his solo album. His solo album is, I think, now maybe the second best album on our roster, but at the time it was like, you know, it was like it was the joint, you mean, like it's so classic in our roster. It's like, man. So we started doing New Legends again, and we have our new album that was, which is Maricon de las Barras, which is Curse of the Bars, and that one's doing pretty nice. I think that's probably our best album together. But I want to record this year, or you know, whatever. My cousin's like on his creative mode. He's like, yeah, I'm writing, and I still had the bug, so I was just in the studio just crashing. You know, we had beats and. I'm the kind of person that back in the day, like somebody will flip you a beat, they were like, yo, here's a beat, whatever, and I would like record it. Like not like flip it for whatever, but if it was a dope beat, like I'm gonna go record on it real quick. You know, I have it in my cut, whatever, but you know, I wouldn't like put it out or anything. But like so sometimes the beat was talking to me, so we had all this time. I was just writing, putting out songs, and I was like, oh man, my cousin's got his own solo joint. You know, I gotta have my own solo joint just to, you know, as a, you know,
very nice.
So
it worked out.
It's the death of the middleman. It's maybe the last, maybe more. I don't know. I haven't decided. If anybody's read the comic book, I'm not trying to die or anything. I don't put that energy out there. But you know,
and I wanted to discuss that as well. The fact that you put a comic book with the actual LP, just the thought process, because a lot of artists put music out, me included, and people can't always follow our thought process. So what I'm saying is, for you to have this album with a comic book and this being released together, the thought process behind that had to be deeper than just, I'm gonna write this song, it's gonna be dope, I'm gonna drop this cut, whatever. It had to be deeper than that.
Yeah, it took me a long time, so I ain't gonna put this album, like, man, I'll be so jealous at you all the time, man. You be putting out albums, I'm like, damn,
oh man,
I'm gonna put out another one, damn, like we're trying to keep up, but my pen is not, pen's not fast enough.
Stop it.
But this one, this was actually supposed to be my last album, so I actually really, in all my career, I was gonna have an album that was called Death of the Middleman. That was gonna be whatever, because my favorite book at the time was Death of Superman. I actually read the novel. I was into. I read all the whatever. So, the Death of the Middleman was like, oh, I'm a spin on that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's always been that thought. But since I was writing it, I thought, yo, it'd be kind of ill to make it like a comic book. You know what I'm saying? So the whole cover is a comic book style. The back is a comic book style. And then I actually start writing another comic book to it, just a little small story. It's not like a 20th or whatever, but it's a small story.
Very nice.
And it's kind of we, as you know, we've been in all universes, as far as movies and whatever. So the comic book kind of ties some of the universe together between Knuckles and Under the Underground and whatever.
Nice, man. That's what I said. That's what I just said. That I know it had to be a deeper thought process than just, bam, I'm gonna drop this song. There's a bunch of layers and stuff wrapped up in there, and stuff that people don't know about, and things that if they get turned into, get turned on to in the music, like you just said, that can relate back to a film or something else that's out between Under the Underground, Knuckles, stuff like that. So and that's deep.
The crazy thing is, all our music is connected that way. So like everything is like, even the first album, The Birth of a Legacy, the Curse of the Bars comes out because me and my cousin didn't rhyme for so long. Like it was kind of like whack to be lyrical now. Like it's kind of whack to kind of like be like on some real crazy lyrical, you know, punchline where you really got to think shit. So it's like it's a curse because I don't know how to rap any other way. Like, yo, I know how to rap, whatever. We got some whatever, but I like to get my lyrical shit off. You know what I'm saying?
I get it. Because now that stuff's just they're not even using lyrics and they going platinum with mumble rap. So if you're showing up with a thesaurus and they're mumbling, you way out of place.
I got it. I mean,
two different universes.
The new style of rap I do dig. At first, I was kind of big into it. I was kind of like, everybody's like, oh, y'all don't really whatever. But I started doing tour with some of the people out there, and not to say they're mumble rappers, but just that style, like the new style.
No, I know what's up. Yeah.
And just that energy, man. It's like, it kind of remind me back in the days. It's like,
what we used to do.
But back in the days, we'd be more kind of whatever. But they get,
of course.
they bouncing into this.
Man, listen to me. I was not discounting.
No, not at all.
I was just saying the definition. There's definitely a difference between the two. But I wasn't discounting. No. I get it too.
But the performance,
I've been in some of those shows with those young kids, and they do turn up. They mosh pits look like you think Kid Rock was up there or something. They turn up.
And the great thing, they still love lyrical stuff. But like I said, it's just we call it a curse because it's not as back in the day like when it was
that was a big deal to be lyrical. Right now,
super lyrical. Now I mean, like, it can be lyrical, but it's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
Like, I ain't trying to ride in the car and listen to my buddies with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, you just want to listen to something mellow. Go back to the days of like the Loonies. I Got 5 on it. Now that wasn't the most lyrical song in the world, but what was they talking about? Man, look, I got you. We going to grab something to burn. I got 5 on that.
Right.
I mean, how many ways could you say it? And they were very. I think they were very. They were very eloquent. The way they wrote that story out.
I think I love, like, my favorite is early hip hop because you used to have like a gangster rap, party rap. You would have like a conscious rap. You would have just all these different whatever. So anything could pop on. I'd be like, Def Jeff. Like, that's what made me want to be a rapper. I know everybody whatever. Def Jeff, Etta James. Shout out Jeff. Etta James. That was the first song.
He did doing stuff for TV and everything before it was over.
So like, there's just there used to be different. And there's a lot of that too now too.
I remember that, man. Mastermind, Delicious Vinyl, like I remember those times. Speaking on that, what are you listening to right now in hip hop other than Death of the Middleman?
Other than Death of the Middleman, I'm listening to. I was listening to Jim Jones.
Oh, Jim Jones is hot.
But I have moved. Moved to Rap City. Has brought out like 2 new songs. Her album came out.
I don't know nothing about. Oh
man,
but Jim Jones is nasty.
Rap City. Her song. She's one of the most. Man, she's nice.
All right, well, thank you.
Nice.
Thank you. I'm definitely getting ready. I'm supposed to put that up there. Click.
Yeah.
So listen, man. With this hip hop thing, you guys get out a lot. I have to give big shout outs to Kayatick Styles and the whole Kayatick brand. You guys have t-shirt unmaskings on your channel where they're doing the t-shirt right in front of you. You guys support. I can truly say all the elements of hip hop, from graphiting, the turntablism, MCing, you know what I'm saying, just everything, you know what I mean? So DJing, just the whole 9.
Yeah.
Everything that you guys, the graffiti, everything, I'm like, wow, these dudes, like, because you dream about that, like, when am I gonna run into somebody that get it? Like,
right.
But not just this part of it, or this part of it, or this part of it, or this part of it, but everything.
Yeah. So
and it doesn't clash because it all belongs together. It all kind of it all sings its own song. Like the wind blowing the trees, it all kind of it's all on its own branch. You know?
When I came up, hip hop it wasn't just rap. Like, the rappers were dope, but the DJs were dope too. And like, I always wanted to be a b-boy, you know what I'm saying? So, but I was very awkward and not very talented in dancing, so b-boy wasn't an option, whatever. But the DJs was, get the party
9
jumping.
9 feet tall and shit. Yeah, right. Crazy. Look at that robot.
Yeah, when I was also mad skinny too. I was 100 pounds at this or whatever too. So I was, whatever. So you trying to spin on your head, man. You look like, Gumby out there, whatever. So I always loved the elements of hip hop, and I think what a lot of people get mad about now, because the new music is different, this or that is that. I don't think they get mad about like new music. I think what happens is they forgot that it used to be everything. It used to be DJ, it used to be graffiti artists, used to be the dancers, and we all come together and you will see b-boys, get their shit off for a little bit. You see the DJ get his shit off for a little bit, the MC rock for a little bit.
It was a different kind of high, because you saw the dancers, like you say, you saw the dancers doing their thing, and then you got a chance to see the DJs spinning. And
the dancers ain't moving if the DJ ain't fucking fly, you know what I'm saying? If the dancers gonna be sitting there like, if he's not bump whatever, so if he's throwing something, or if you got somebody on the neighborhood that's got a dope song, the DJ throws it in, and all of a sudden the b-boys start moving. You got one. Like, the b-boys that got one. The b-boys. So I just remember
even at the skating rink, that stuff will rock the skating rink. The DJ put the record on and tear the skating rink down. Exactly. Everybody moving and doing their thing, and so that's incredible, man. So I'm glad that you are still able to. I mean, a lot of artists that they get a little older, they get bitter. because they can't keep up, or the game kind of changes on them and they can't change gears as fast, or whatever. They're not making money as easy.
Right.
Too many. The industry's man saturated. Like they can't get their niche off anymore, so they get a little bitter, and sometimes they quit the game. Money in that 'cause they didn't really know how to transition over from those paper checks from the labels to just digital MP3 money. And streaming money.
I think the digital era, we're in the greatest time ever. Right
we
now.
are, man. I love it. But I'm asking you, as an artist that's more seasoned, like you didn't just get started. How did you keep up and not fall behind?
So that's an interesting story, because I actually stopped for 10 years. We worked. Me and my cousin was doing our thing. We dropped our first album, and I was that same thing. I was not happening big enough. I ain't getting no money at this, whatever. It was, kind of a little strain on the fam at the time, whatever. So it was like, all right, man. I put this album out. I'm not fresh, whatever. I'm done with it, whatever. So I gave it up.
I'm not fresh.
Yeah,
you never hear nobody say that.
I'm
not fresh.
Oh, I got a song or whatever.
That's the opposite.
I got a song that
I'm so fresh. I'm not fresh.
I'm not fresh. I'm wacky, whatever. That's what it is.
Now you was accepting. You was coming to acceptance.
I was like, whatever, and I think I had got caught up in, like, because at the time videos was $1 million or whatever. So you kind of want to do that, whatever. So I kind of had lost focus of like, yo, you just used to rhyme just to get your shit off, you know what I'm saying, whatever. So I went 10 years and I was in a cubicle. Shout out to the cubicle paying the bills, whatever. But it's in a cubicle, whatever. No windows, literally, like, I'm in the middle of the cubicle. Yeah, there's no windows, no nothing. I'm in the back, whatever. I'm not creating. I'm going home, eating pizza, watching TV, whatever, for about 6 or 7 years, and just miserable. Like, no sunshine. It was the most whatever. And I was like, yo. So the crazy thing is, on my birthday, me and my cousins like, yo, let's just go rap. Just for my birthday. So we did it, whatever, it felt good, whatever. Took another 2 years off, and I was like, let's do some t-shirts, whatever. That's how the t-shirt brand came along. So we did the t-shirts, and we was like, yo, we want to get a catching them drawing the shirt, and we was asking rappers to come through and, bless the track for us, whatever. So we booking studio time, whatever, and the dudes had to last me, I can't come through, whoop the whoop, whatever. Wow. So we sitting in the studio with 2 hours left with 2 slots open, and I was like, oh, fuck, I know how to rap, you know what I'm saying? So I pinned my shit down, but it had been so long.
Right.
Like, oh God, like, man, it was like, man, it was. I mean, I could rhyme. The rhymes was okay, but it was like the flow, the cadence. I couldn't catch the beat, whatever. My style.
And you was on the spot. Like, it was just like a rusty. You had to get that rust off.
Yeah. But the crazy thing was, when I went back to work, because my favorite thing what I used to do every time I used to create a new song when I was working before that was I would just listen to it all day. So the crazy thing was that after that, we did the song for the first song. I think it was called Dream Warriors. It's a crew cut. I went back to work, put the headphones on, and I would just listen to it over and over again. I kind of got the love again. But it was like almost 8-9 years later. It was like, dang, yo, it's been a minute.
But that's crazy. Just like the love for riding a bike or riding a horse or swimming or doing some sport or something that you love, putting puzzles together. You never really lose the love, even if it gets buried. That thing gets buried away because of other stuff that's more important. You never lose the love. Yeah. Hey, man, what record did you bring to play for us right now before we take this break?
The record I'm gonna bring for you, I was gonna bring a track that was gonna called Guess What, but we're not gonna do that one. I'm gonna shoot a video that was gonna call 1976, the origin story of Mike the Middleman. Since we're doing a comic theme, this is the origin story. Hopefully by the time you guys get everything situated, we had a video ready to knock out, because I'm gonna try and knock that out. And I think that the video concept of it is simple,
very nice,
but dope. But that's it. 1976.
I love it. I love that. But we're definitely gonna play one of your records, because I'm not gonna let my audience not hear one of your records. And I got you right here. So just introduce me a record right now from the album that we could put on, and we're gonna knock that too.
Okay. Right now, 1976. We can throw that one on
cool.
Right there.
1976. So go ahead and introduce it.
Yo, it's Mike the Middleman. Check. This is the origin story, the death of the middleman story, 1976. Check it out. Yo, it's like 1976, 8 years that my fam got dismissed from Texas, westbound, Los Angeles, where they found the common ground. Smacking the ass, now I'm making that first sound. Gift of life makes the hard tribe, trying to get the whole fam right. Yo, we broken ship, except the kids don't know it. Sharing the big wheel amongst sis, plus we train the neighborhood kids. It's love, give me a sip of my juice for a bite of your sandwich. Situation not ideal, but we still know how to make it manage. Yo, school teachers call you dumb when you hold the pen with your left thumb. Hitting your rulers, I guess they trying to show you better penmanship, discipline. All the while boys just want to have fun. I'm only child, but my aunts and uncles all have daughters and sons. Yeah, life's like great till like maybe 1998, when someone opened up the gates of drugs. Parents friends took the temporary escape for a real hard lock life for about an hour to get they fixed. All to go back to things that were less complicated, but they never did.
It was dark in the house, right rhymes under the street lights. Got 1 meal for the fam, so everybody get at least one bite. We rap for 20 years, so we know it's not for the profit. I keep spitting, I see how hot that I get. It's the journey. It was dark in the house, right rhymes under the street lights. Got 1 meal for the fam, so everybody get at least one bite. We rap for 20 years, so we know it's not for the profit. I keep spitting, I see how hot that I get. Yeah, it's the journey.
Gotta get grown and then get out of the zone. The struggle continue, plus they haven't made the dollar menu yet. I work 3 jobs so that I just sleep on the street and still don't make enough money to live by myself or get something to eat. All the while what seemed like a pipe of dream is maybe rocking a beat. They shovel like 40 hours a week, plus this boss is a dick, some space cadet chick that can't keep a husband or boyfriend. I bet even a fucking girl that say sex, but she's still talking. I'm too scared to get to walking, so I take it. I fake it like we make it. I smile when they look. I'm all panicked cause I go home and I think I lost my rhyme book. I think back to the fact those college like that. LeBron just became the $90 million man. I'm on the bus calling my high school counselor asking what happened to me. He's like, you're black with no shot, and that says it all. You better cross your finger and let the cards fall where they fall.
It was dark in the house, right rhymes under the street lights. Got 1 meal for the fam, so everybody get at least one bite. Been rap for 20 years, so we know it's not for the profit. I keep spitting, I see how hot that I get. It's the journey.
Slight dip in my step, suited up, tying coats and real fresh as death. Look, my grown man shit. All about my business, started from nothing, but we was creating, and now when you're creating business, shit dig. George Jeff to walk out the car from the crib, frying beans in the grill, cause fuck it, that's how we live. I ain't super rich and famous, but I'm able to feed my kids, plus I got a place to live. I'm still alive, survive past 25, experience amazing female thighs. Homegrown off that Cali Kush, why I never leave the state. Live long enough, see things go from struck, from loving life to find a wife. Things great, moms and pops tight, grandma safe, the bank account zero. Look at my cousin like, yo, we eating right. Continue to write and kiss our girls and dance at the night to the sunlight. Bottles of bub, showing love to the haters cause it's love. Think and drink about the cup, now the whole crew toasting and dip, cause tonight we about to party in this bitch. Got a big house, expensive whip. Guess what? No one gives a shit. Everybody likes the bars you spit. Guess what? No one gives a shit. The baddest bitch on your hip. Guess what? No one gives a shit. You think Mike, the middleman's a dick. Guess what? No one gives a shit.
Yeah, man, the record was, woo, hold on. That's a head rush with no ice or nothing. I ain't got a slushie in my hand, man. You trying to kill me. That was nice, man. I mean, and it's, I don't know, the way the lyrical pattern was to me, it forces you to listen and it forces you to think. So that was incredible. So listen, what are we drinking, man? I mean, what did you bring us to the bar today, man?
I brought us the Modelo Negro. This is my beer that I found out in, I think we're in Denver. Are we in Denver? I think we're in Denver.
Okay. That's what's up, man.
Yeah,
so wait a minute. It's okay, so versus Modelo. Now you said you got turned on to it in Denver?
Denver.
Tell us a little bit about it before we get into it.
So we were on tour. I think we were leaving from Vegas to Denver to do a show out there, and we were just driving around looking for a bar to chill before, because me and my cousin like to actually.
It's not gonna kill me, right?
I don't think so. It's actually taste nice and delicious on the taste buds.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead.
We were out there and I seen it. This is the first time I saw it. It was a couple years back, whatever. I think they were just promoing it, whatever. So I tried it and I was like, dang, this is a pretty good beer for a dark beer. I don't really like it. I'm not a big dark beer fan. Or whatever.
Right. I get it.
But whatever. So as we were going around a couple of different places, I think we saw it in New York when we were doing it as well. They had in the bottles then. So I got one in New York, whatever. And then after that, I started just coming home and drinking it.
Now, so you got turned on to it there. Mm-hmm. It is a dark beer. What do you like about it?
I like that it doesn't give like a bitter taste. Like I don't like sometimes dark beer's like kind of a thick whatever, and I know that's whatever, and like it's kind of a little bitter. Like this one's not as bitter. It's dark. Okay. I can still get drink maybe 2 of these and feeling good, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's not too bad.
Okay, so, well let's see what it's all about.
I didn't pour mine very well.
No.
We're an ex-bartender.
We both did a good job. We don't want to make a mess out here, man.
Yeah.
Damn. Surprisingly refreshing, man. And
it's not
for
too
it to be dark, it's not harsh or anything. Very smooth.
Very smooth.
No strong aftertaste, but a very good kind of savory type of deal going on.
Yeah. So,
but no strong, like no bitter aftertaste.
Yeah, that's what I said. Sometimes they're a little. Sometimes the aftertaste be a little heavy, a little bitter.
Like, I see it's an import. Okay, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Well, damn. Come on now. You just turned your boy on right now. I think I might have a new one. So listen, let's talk about when your new project is dropping and where they can get it and where it's going to be available, and then let's give out your social media.
All right. So my new project is going to be pretty much everywhere. We're gonna do iTunes. Gmail was first off, go to kayatickstyles.com. All right, you can get a video right there directly from us. We got some, additional footage for if you download different videos and all that stuff. But if you do go to iTunes and all the Googles and all that stuff, you can go there as well. Like I said, But there'd be a second option, I would say. A second option, go to kayatickstyles.com. But we got videos coming out on YouTube soon, and short films, more films coming, of course. So everything, kayatickstyles.com, KAYATICKSTYLES.
And the album is
Death of the Middleman.
It's beautiful, man. Well, I love the artwork, you know what I'm saying? So you guys check that artwork out and leave me something in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about the artwork and the whole concept, man. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. This has been Urg7 Presents Can You Beer Me? You are at the bar with a star and not with a fool in the stool. You feel me? So check this out. You've been listening to Mike the Middleman Check. Y'all go out there and check the album out. I definitely enjoyed what he brought us out here to the bar. And we'll see you guys next time, man, all right? Y'all be good.
Peace, man. Thanks for having me out, man.
Gotta get grown and then get out of the zone. The struggle continue, plus they haven't made the dollar menu. Yes, I work 3 jobs so I just sleep on the street and still don't make enough money to live by myself or get something to eat. All the while what seemed like a pipe of dreamers maybe rocking a beat. They shovel like 40 hours a week.